Колеги, ми продовжуємо.
Dear colleagues, we resume our working day, and now our press conference is devoted to the project launching Project Health Bridge, and I invite Ms. Anna Zharova, representative of the NGO Israeli Friends of Ukraine. Good afternoon. I will continue in Russia. I was born in Kherson, and I've been living in Israel for 15 years. I'm representing the Israeli Friends of Ukraine NGO. We've been existing for 2 years, and our objective is to strengthen relations between Ukraine and Israel in various spheres, medical, economic, cultural, etc. And today I am presenting our Health Bridge project. When the combat activities started very soon, volunteers from Dnipropetrovsk requested from our doctors to organize a workshop of our doctors from Dnipropetrovsk. Very soon we recognized that the honoraria of the Israeli doctors were quite high, and we started to look for options for this project, and we have found good partners. First, before giving the floor to my partner, I would like to describe why we have a unique experience. In Israel, we continuously exist in the warfare situation, and our doctors, they possess huge experience in treatment of wounded soldiers, and when we invite Ukrainian doctors, they are able to visit specialized hospitals, Bezala Hospital, Wolfson Hospital, rehabilitation centers, etc. We try to involve as many partners as we can and allow multiple internship for Ukrainian doctors. As of today, we provided such internship for 12 Ukrainian doctors from very different cities, from Lvov, Odessa, Dnipropetrovsk, Kharol, Chernigiv, Kharkiv, etc. By now, we had surgeons, we had orthopedists, we had those doctors who provide treatment for exclusively wounded soldiers. Now we discuss possible cooperation in other spheres of medicine, in pediatry, in children's surgery, in cardiology, etc. This project is supported by volunteers, by Rotary Club, by ACC, who had become partners of this project, and we continue our search of partners in order to allow internship for as many doctors as possible. I believe that Israel experience might be really useful, and with this I invite Miroslava Novoselska, head of the International Committee of Rotary Clubs of Ukraine and Israel. I am Miroslava Novoselska. I am head of the Council of Rotary Clubs Israel and Ukraine. Our cooperation had started 2 years ago. I'm a doctor myself, and even before the war, I had an opportunity to have internship in Israel. And when the war started, we immediately realized that there was an urgent need for doctors to have such precious training and experience, and thus we came across the idea to establish such a volunteering project. Ukraine is big against the size of Israel, but in both countries we wish to make really a useful project, really useful for the people. And in Barzilai, in medical center, we have a good partner. There we have the had she's deputy head of ICC in Israel, and we managed to provide internship in Barzilai Center for 12 Ukrainian doctors. Our doctors got precious experience. They have seen innovative medical equipment. Of course, they do not have this equipment in Ukraine, but this internship pushed them forward in continuing their professional development. Also, thus our doctors established precious connections in professional sphere in Israel, and now that they can get consultations, or when it is necessary, they can send their patients to Israel. The next group will start to Barzilai on March 5th, and they will stay there for a month, and we will have 2 doctors from Kiev. We will have 1 doctor from Lviv. One of them had an experience in the ATO area. Rotary clubs of Kiev Israel paid for internship of one of the doctors. Also, we try to now we collect money for internship of 1 more doctor. Thank you for this opportunity to speak. I believe that we might find either future sponsors or future volunteers who would like to go for internship. Now I invite doctor and scholar from Orthopedia Institute.
First of all, I would like to thank Israel and also our partners for this friendly cooperation. And what I want to say about the program. I studied in Holland City, the suburbs of Tel Aviv, and the center was called Volsum. And this is the hospital of the 2nd range, 2-stage. There was ambulance, And there were planned operations, emergency surgery. And what I wanted to say is that the attitude was very friendly, and medical staff was very friendly to us. This is a multinational structure, but many doctors are from Ukraine, from former USSR countries, and from Belarus, and we didn't have language barrier there. And if we don't understand someone, but many people speak Russian, Ukrainian, or English, and we didn't have any barriers. I felt myself at home. Secondly, equipment is of highest standards, but it's not that important. The most important thing is we were really taught. We put a lot of questions and we got answers. If we asked about something, they look at us not at like people from different planet, but they really asked those questions. And also, if speaking about medical world, they are collegial in many aspects, and you feel that you are among the colleagues. The feeling is that you worked for them for many years. And other thing I wanted to say, what is important. So we were in a different culture, but the attitude towards us from the side of the patients and medical staff, not only doctors, the attitude was like to the citizens of that country, and this was some brotherhood. The fourth one, we wanted to continue our cooperation. We were there for the months, and we, about in 2 or 3 weeks, we felt that we have less time now, and we wanted to understand all those methodology, and we wanted to have more time for this. And they provided us with access to an international library, to use their computers. So they gave us all the opportunities we needed. And this training is of the highest level, high level of medical equipment, and also high level of friendly relationship. And I thank for this the State of Israel and all our colleagues. Do you have some questions or comments? Yes, I see. Anna Miroslava, maybe you should come back on stage. Please introduce yourself and then ask your question. Yemets Maria, UCMC. Tell us, please, who is the sponsor of this project? I understand that you don't have one exact sponsor now, but this was sponsored from different sources, starting from money of the doctors, and then money of sponsors, money from Rotary clubs, Rotary Club from Lviv, Rotary Club Leopolis, Lviv Kiev City, and other clubs. And these are charity organizations, non-political, that are trying to change something in the state. Also, different sponsors were involved, and volunteers also involved, some sponsors that they known. And do you have some other questions or comments? If there's no questions or comments, thank you for coming, and we end our press conference. Thank you and goodbye. Our next briefing is in several minutes.